How do you measure? What do you look for? Where do you put the nails? Where does the stud go? How do you read a plan?
This is a vulnerable process, but Yestermorrow has made it a complete incubation. All are included, all ideas welcome. You step on this land, and that is the feeling I got.
This course in particular, the 2-week design build, it's the design part that is so valuable.
Expressing myself with an idea and then having it turn into reality was always satisfying to me.
I would like to build my own home, and it's going to be designed as a net zero home, an age-in-place home.
My concept was a lot about contradiction. I was interested in finding comfort within modern harsh spaces.
You can live in a place that is made to be beautiful and intentional and specific and done right.
Coming out here, being able to use the hammer, measure, it's nice to see because then when we go back into the studio, I have a better understanding of what I'm actually drawing.
At this architectural process, there's all this documentation of what it's supposed to be, but the key thing here is they're not anything to do with a recipe. There's nothing in the photograph that tells you how to do it. All these 4 steps that are to follow are going to require an equal amount of work to actually realize the project.
The process of getting there is much more important than the product.
It's more about the craftsmanship, sharing skills and knowledge about the trades, which I really like.
One of the advantages of design build is there's less of a division here. I've been thinking a lot about how I'm going to build it, and that process has been influencing these stages also.
Architecture has always been sort of about building on skills, and it's all about looking, and it's adding those layers.
The thing that I discovered with Yestermorrow was this idea of stuff that felt more accessible.
I think that's what I enjoy, being able to spend a day working hard and then actually seeing what you've done.
The opportunity here is to build with your hands. You think with your hands and you build with your hands. And you can use all of the tools, and there's lots of people to support that learning.
How do you put together a post and beam building? What actually happens to make a building come together?
I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. This whole other history of being and building in the world.
You create memories that you don't forget forever, and a house. You can get anything out of it that you want to. The beauty and the impact of having a workshop build my home is that all of that energy is embodied in the structure itself.
There's so much of a house that you'll never see, but it's the idea of knowing that those hidden parts have been touched by human hands or have different stories in them.
The design and your life and the community and the lifestyle, having these wonderful experiences and engaging in land differently and meeting new people and having these really deep, involving relationships that felt like architecture as an art practice almost.
I know that I've chosen the right place because if I want to birth an idea, this is the place where I want to do it, in the safety and uplifting of this community.